typically after people get scammed, one of the ways that a scammer will try to pacify the person is by sending them a crypto token that has almost zero liquidity, but a very high price. So, for example, I was talking to one person who had been sent a crypto token that, and they almost always use Coinbase Wallet, not the real Coinbase app, not the real Coinbase mobile app that I recommend you use, but something called Coinbase Wallet, which is another app that Coinbase does that will basically show you anything. It'll show you, I mean, literally any token, whether it's junk or not. So one person I was talking to said, well, look, the scammer sent me $20,000 of this crypto token. So all I need to do is convert the $20,000 of this crypto token into US dollars or into Bitcoin, and then I'll basically undo the scam. And I told them, I was like, yeah, but the problem is that token does not have liquidity. The reason it looks like it's worth $20,000 is because the scammers are buying and selling that token from each other a little bit every day to keep the price at a certain level. But if you actually go and try to sell that token, you're going to find out that there's no liquidity, meaning you're going to find out that if you try to get $20,000 for that token you have, there's no market for it. Again, it's the equivalent of somebody saying, well, I sold one egg for $1 at the Mississippi Farmers Market, so I can make $1 million by selling 1 million eggs. And the answer is no, you can't, because there's not $1 million worth of liquidity for selling eggs. So in this case, the person, we had to jump through some hoops because it's a pain. The scammers always make it difficult to convert whatever they send you back to US dollars because they don't want you to figure out that what they sent you is actually trash. So in this case, we jumped through those hoops. I guided them through how to jump through the hoops. And Coinbase said, hey, even though I'm showing the balance at $20,000 in Coinbase Wallet, if they had tried to convert that balance to US dollars, it was worth 17 cents. So the total liquidity for that scam token, even though it looked like the token was worth $20,000, it was actually worth 17 cents if you tried to sell it. Because again, the only liquidity in that market was the scammers selling themselves back and forth a few $1,000s a day to try to make the price look it was at a certain level.